couple low-hanging branches here on this trail. We'll have to get that on the way back. Some close ones, guys. Good. All right, everybody, we made it to the top of the world in this area. That's what locals call it. And we are at the helicopter pad. It's a little bit dark tonight, but the good thing is it's clear skies. So we should have an awesome, spectacular view of the stars. And yeah, I'm gonna start setting up the JK. We have the freestanding awning and the inspired overland tent. That should be pretty quick, just get it set up. And then not much of a view I'll be showing you guys right now, but I'll definitely be showing you guys a view here in the morning, just how beautiful this spot is. So I'm gonna set up. It's gonna be in the dark, but hey, we'll get some lights turned on, and I'm hungry. I think Raylene's a little bit hungry too, and we'll start cooking some dinner. All right, guys, so we are ready to cook on the back of the Jeep. I've got everything all set up. The only thing I actually forgot was a table, which is fine. We're gonna use the table on the back of the tailgate. That's what it's for. But we did get reminded of two things just setting up and everything, getting all the lights and everything turned on, is that either cook before it gets dark or cook when it's cold out. Because right now we're being faced with a lot of bugs, and it's like a perfect temperature where the bugs are out and they're attracted to this light, warmth light, I guess. So yeah, we've been spending the last 30 minutes whacking moths off of us, and they haven't came back. I think it's because there was a temperature drop about 5 degrees. So it should be getting around 39 tonight. There's not really any wind tonight, which is pretty impressive for up here. It's like right above the rolling hills between the mountains, and yeah, for no wind, it's pretty awesome. I didn't even have to put guy lines or anything down for the tent, and I was considering putting up the walls for the awning, but I don't think I'm going to set them up. Maybe I'll set them up for you guys in the morning when the sun comes out. We could kind of test out the shade and everything. But if I had set it up early and we got here earlier, then maybe we wouldn't have bugs attacking us while we're cooking dinner. That's so I think that wall system for our freestanding awning is going to be awesome for that in the summer, especially when there's another one for when the bugs arrive, and that will kind of keep the light in and the bugs out. Hopefully we're gonna be doing some steaks tonight. She's got some mushrooms, and she's already cut up some onions, so I'm gonna help her out as much as I can. I'll show you guys a little bit around camp. This little pad of concrete that we're on, I think is like an old cell tower, or yeah, I think it's just an old cell tower where they had one here, or they ditched the plans to put one here and they never did. And yeah, we'll just kind of hang out and enjoy ourselves. It was delicious. Even Charlie got some. So fun fact is the moon still hasn't came out and showed its face tonight. But I did want to grab the ice cream sandwich, mint chocolate chip. Packaged just like the ones you buy. Yeah, it's in half too. So that's what it looks like. Give this half to Ray. It is getting cold.
Our fire's...
All right, so we've got our sandwiches. We're gonna go ahead and try them. It's the first time I've ever had one of these. I've had the freeze-dried candies, and those are always good. I like the Skittles ones. We're gonna try the ice cream bar. Oh, it looks like it's still, no, it's dry. All right, ready?
So these ones you're not supposed to rehydrate, right?
Oh.
I don't think so. I think you just eat it.
Definitely creamy. Crunchy, which I like crunchy, but dry. No, this is good.
It tastes good.
I think it was $6 though. I don't know if it was $6 good, because you can buy a whole box of them for like $4. $4 at Walmart. This one, but I guess it's, you know, lightweight, and it would be a dessert on the trail, or if you're a hiker, it would be pretty good.
The texture of the ice cream part is weird. It's like Whoppers candy.
Yeah, kind of like a Whoppers. So I guess the added expense would be the cost of drying out the ice cream. But yeah, ready to go as it is. Super lightweight. Have an ice cream sandwich in your back pocket. What time are you saying the moon's gonna come up?
I don't know, but I think last time it was like 10 or 11. Because we're so high up that it gets like complete black sky up here.
Yeah.
That's why it's good for night photography out here, because they have a black sky for a long time.
Yeah.
Before the moon comes up.
The temps have dropped about 10 degrees since we've been here. It's already almost 9 o'clock. So we've been here about 4 hours already, just relaxing, listening to these band of frogs back here. She even spotted a few on the ground over here when she was going to the bathroom. Pretty cool. I'm actually gonna set up the diesel heater tonight. It's not so cold where we need it, but I don't want to have a bunch of moisture in my tent in the morning. So tonight I'm gonna start it up, get that all fired up. I think she's gonna start heading up there about 10 o'clock, and we're gonna say goodnight. So I'll update you guys when I get that started, and we'll see you guys in the tent.
Yeah. I like this fire pit because there's no smoke and there's no ashes flying all over.
Yeah, it's a little bit dirty since we've gotten it though, but it's been a great
And it's warm.
warm fire pit. All right, y'all, it is time to set up the diesel heater. And everything's looking pretty good. I'm not gonna be running the cable up to the tent tonight. I'm just gonna use the level mode. So all looks pretty good. This is my lithium ion battery. This is what I'll be using to power on the diesel heater tonight. It's got 100 amp hours. Now the recent thing I've done with this battery is I added a battery monitor, or a meter, if you will, and it tells me exactly how much battery life we have after we'll use it tonight. So you can see it says 14.1 volts at 100%. So as the bars go down, the voltage will go down, and I have it programmed between 11 and 14. So 11 is going to be in the red, you know, probably about 20 or 30%. And then 14.1 is going to be 100% all bars. So you can actually program this meter. I'll leave a link in the description box if you have this battery. It's a great upgrade. And in the morning, I'll tell you how much battery we use after one night of use. So I'm planning on waking up around 7 or 8 in the morning. Right now it's 9. So roughly 6-7 hours of use. I'll let you know exact times in the morning. And you can just go ahead and turn it off. But other than that, I'm going to get my phone out and we'll start it up. And then Ray's going to go up there and make the bed. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn it down to the lowest level. And we'll probably maintain that for most of the night. I know the battery over here, the voltage dropped to about 13.2 volts. So now that we're turning it down, the voltage should come back up in theory. If that's the case, my battery's already dropped down to 73%. So I'm hoping that actually goes back up. We'll see here in a minute. But it's 10:06 right now, and we're gonna go to bed. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Have a good night. No. No. There you are. So I thought this was pretty cool. I don't know if you guys can see that last ridge line of mountain ranges back there. That is actually Yosemite. You can see the white caps up on the mountains. Pretty cool. Quick update on the battery before I put that away. It does show 73% still and 13.2 volts. So still got a lot of power in that battery for the heater. The heater's just about done cooling off the exchanger, and yeah, I think I'm gonna put that away right now. Why not? So Ray's gonna cut up some pineapple for us this morning.
That's the core. You don't eat that part.
Cold, fresh pineapple, good stuff. All right, so the coffee's done. Definitely don't want burnt coffee this morning. super bright this morning, huh?
It's like overcast, but that sun is still burning.
Yeah, Charlie loving it. Coffee and fresh fruit for the morning, you can't go wrong. It's just super delicious, and paired with these breathtaking views, it's just amazing out here, guys. Anytime you can get out here, I absolutely recommend it. Just get out and go see things. You know, this stuff is just so beautiful. Right now we're actually getting ready to pack things up because the wind has really started to pick up here, and it can be brutal at times. So it's been on and off, but it just within the last 10 minutes has been pretty bad. So I'm going to put this awning away because you know what happens to awnings when the winds pick up over 15 to 20 miles an hour. They break. So I got to get this awning put away, and then we'll start putting the tent away, and we'll get back on the trail. I wanted to talk about my tent and awning setup before we hit the trail, because I know a few of you guys were wondering my new setup, and I didn't want to share with you until I actually got some good use out of it, a couple trips. So I've got about 30 minutes altogether setting up and putting it away for the awning and the RTT. And I think that's pretty good. I am getting better. There were some mistakes that I've learned and taken note, so I don't make those mistakes. It's just like saving travel time and things like that when setting up or putting away the tent. We've got the awning, which is by Openroad. I also have their winch. I'm pretty satisfied with that. We got a lot of use of it on the last video, getting stuck up in the snow. And we're here today using the Inspired Overland tent and the Openroad roof rack, which I modified to accept the Inspired Overland rooftop tent. So it just sits onto the basket. So 3/4 of the tent sit onto this front basket with lights from Openroad, and I had to modify the back end, get it all cut out, drill the holes so the tent can bolt to the rack. So on the back half, which I didn't have any support, I had to make some crossbars that go across, and they attach to these Serco mounts, which are basically padded pedestals that set onto the corners of the hardtop, and that's bearing most of the weight in the back. And it's actually a lot stronger, I believe, than the roof gutters. And so far it's been pretty good. We've used it a couple times, and that's kind of why I've dragged this out so long, because I wanted to make sure it works before I share it with you. And it's just a little DIY modification I did to set up the Inspired Overland tent onto the JK, which I'm actually fairly happy with. The rack weighs some weight, I don't know it off the top, and the Inspired Overland static weight is about 80 pounds for the tent, so close to 200 pounds of weight on top of the JK, which that equates to a full-size hardtop, and that's not even the rack. So we are doing pretty good as far as static, and because the tent is so light, dynamically we should be safe as well. It's all been holding up. I went through everything just now, checked it, and we're ready to hit the road, so let's get to it. clean the windshield. We're just having too much fun up here, guys. All right, everybody. We had a blast, and we are back on the main highway, all safe and ready to go home and make this video. So I really appreciate you guys coming along with us on this adventure, and we will see you guys on the next video. Have a good day. We'll see you soon.